remember seeing this quite a bit in corporate America. Females who seem to be good leaders, great with teams. However, their fear of, speaking to a large crowd kept them from excelling in their position or,
Yes.
um, going up the ladder, I guess. As far as this goes, should somebody just dive in? Should they read a book? Do they have to sign up with Dr. Doreen Downing in order to climb the corporate ladder? What should women do? What's some advice to women who are really struggling with moving up the ladder because of their fear of like having to hold a group of people?
That's interesting because you're talking about the ladder, and I was also thinking that take your place at the table, right? That there's that kind of it could even be that the ladder has so many associations with it, maybe that it feels like it's kind of a built-in competition and thinking of it that way. So I like the idea of, hey, people, take your seat at the table and be. Uh, there's equality in the room, and there is a place for you. So that would be one idea, is just shifting slightly about your position in the company and that you're right to be there. And as far as, I think both. I think that there's the mindset work that you can do, but I also think, wow, to go inside and finally clean up in the inner realms, anything that feels like it's holding you back, that has some history to it, some kind of pattern that you are repeating and giving your power over to other people, which you know a little bit about. You're right. You know,
Mhm.
that other people have more power than you. Well, where did that start? Let's go back and redistribute that message so that you feel like, oh, I'll just give you a quick example of this. Is actually somebody I worked with who had who spoke up at one of the little classes about health and education and asked a question about sex, but was teased whatever that word is, mercifully, and remembers how she felt like she just wanted to hide and run. But what we did is said, oh, you had courage. Everybody else was wondering about that question and sex, but you had courage to ask it. It was just like, oh, yeah. So it changed. Do you see how the
Yeah,
past can change?
yeah,
Yeah.
very interesting. I love that.